Hey y'all, and welcome back to the homestead. So we're starting out today's video in the kitchen. It is pretty much a dinner time. I'm super hungry, so I'm ready to get things prepped and ready for this. Tyler is actually on his way home with one of the ingredients for tonight's dinner. Just last minute, I decided I wanted to add something to it, so I needed him to pick it up on his way home. But the theme for today's recipe is going to be quick, easy, but also delicious. I'm thinking that we can get this recipe done in like 30 minutes, and that would be really good because we're hungry. But if your area is like mine, most kids just went back to school. So I know a lot of you parents on weeknights, you're wanting something really good to eat for your family, but you also don't want to be in the kitchen for hours and hours making dinner, especially on a school night. So we're making barbecue chicken loaded bowls. And it can be a keto-friendly recipe. I also was thinking if you wanted to, you could add rice to this, and I think that would be really delicious. Or maybe even like some mashed potatoes on the side, you know, barbecue chicken, mashed potatoes. That does sound pretty good. But we're gonna keep it more on the lower carb side today. So I'm gonna have the barbecue chicken loaded bowls along with some coleslaw. So Tyler's actually bringing me home the coleslaw. So as soon as he gets home with that, we're gonna get that mixed together just so we can get it in the fridge. We got the slaw in the fridge. I wanted to go ahead and take care of that first, just because I know it would need some time to cool off in the fridge while everything else is cooking. So now I need to dice up a couple of onions. Now, the reason I'm dicing up two instead of maybe just one like you would on just a normal basis is because I'm wanting to make leftovers of this to help us get through the whole week. So that's why I'm going to do two. If you're just doing it for your family, just for one night, I would probably just do one. Y'all, how nice are these knives? We went to Ollie's a couple weekends ago, and so it's about 25 minutes from our house, and they just got one there. I want to say it had maybe been there like a couple weeks, maybe a month before we actually had the time to go inside. And y'all, I was pleasantly surprised at how good of deals they have. I was so excited. I'd been wanting to go in there for a long time just because I've heard so many other YouTubers talk about going to Ollie's, and my sister, she's been to one that's further from my house that I wanted to drive. But we went in there and we got so many nice things for amazing prices. I got a brand new knife set. It came with like a new knife block. I'll show you all that. I'll put a picture up here for you. We even got a new rug for our living room, and it looks really nice. I'll pop a picture up of that for y'all too if you want to see it. And then I got a new vacuum. Tyler got a new fan for the bedroom because he always gets really hot when he sleeps. And so we found a new fan, and it works really great. He sleeps a lot better. And then I couldn't help it, but they had fall decor out, and I had to get something. So I'll pop up a picture and show you what I got. But for the onions, I think I just want to slice mine. You can dice them if you want to, but I think having the sliced onion would be more fun. But I'm dicing these up first because I want to give them time to like soften and maybe even kind of brown up a little bit before I put in the chicken. So once we get this done, we'll get in the skillet and then we'll dice up our chicken. I'm not sure if y'all can see that yet or not, but these onions have cooked down quite a bit. So I think it's time for me to go ahead and add in my chicken. And we're just going to cook this until they're done. For seasonings, I'm looking in my spice cabinet. I already put some salt on the onions, so I don't want to put more salt in there. And plus, we're putting in barbecue sauce, so that's going to give lots of flavor too. But I do want to season the chicken a little bit, so I'm just going to start out with some garlic powder and then just some black pepper. And I think those flavors will just enhance the barbecue sauce flavor as well. So I just had an idea. We, in our garden, we've been growing cayenne peppers, and the barbecue we're using, I think it's more of like a sweet barbecue or maybe just a regular barbecue. But I dehydrated some of our cayenne peppers, so I know it's going to be spicy, so I'm thinking about just adding like a pinch, like that much. And I think that will help give it good flavor too. Once you cook your chicken through, go ahead and add in your favorite barbecue sauce. We're actually going to try this Sweet Baby Ray's no sugar added original barbecue sauce. And I will say I did cheat a little bit and I gave it a taste beforehand, and it is really good. But y'all just make sure to use your favorite barbecue sauce that you and your family love the most. That's what I always like to say. Just always use the one thing that you and your family love the most, because it's your kitchen. You know, I know y'all might watch me for recipe inspiration, but you don't always have to do exactly what I do. You know, this is my kitchen and this is the way I like it, but in your kitchen, always make sure to do it the way you like it. So I just eyeball the amount of barbecue sauce I think we're going to want. I don't measure it per se like by cups or anything. Now, an original recipe, they may have that if you want to look at that. I will have it linked in the description box. But I am going to let this sit here for just like maybe 1 or 2 minutes to kind of let that barbecue sauce heat through. But then we're ready to eat dinner, y'all. Well, y'all, this recipe is another winner. I'm telling you, it is so perfect for these super busy new school nights. And I timed myself, and I started this recipe at 5:30, and it is now 6:05. So 35 minutes is not bad for a weeknight dinner. Okay, y'all, so it is now time for our homestead project of the week. And we are actually working on phase 2 of the fence, and we realized that we're only going to do 3 phases and it will be completely done. So after today, we're going to be more than halfway done, and for that, I'm pretty excited.
It's going to be a 1 string here.
Just 1 string?
Yeah.
Because it's not going to hold the gate?
Yeah, that side's going to be holding the gate.
Okay.
So this is going to have one from the bottom, the top over there.
All right, so what we're doing today is he went ahead this morning and got these, so what do you call these in the middle? Braces? Support braces?
I think it's an H brace, I don't know.
Oh, well, he put the middle part of the H brace up this morning, and so now we got the wire, it's over there, and we're going to string it from, I think he said, what corner, this corner? Or does it matter?
Yeah, it matters. This bottom corner to that top corner.
Oh, so we're gonna go from that bottom up here to this top, and we're gonna tighten it, so that way when we hang our gate and everything, it's super tight. What?
You gotta go in the direction that the fence is gonna be pulled. So the fence is gonna go from here to there, so you want it to go from bottom to top.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. And we're also starting out here pretty early this morning, so it's not super hot yet. Okay, now Tyler was out here super early, but I'm just now getting here. So we went ahead and did this one off camera because it was the first one we were doing. We wanted to make sure we knew what we were doing before we told y'all what to do. But on this one's not going to hold up the gate. This one right here is where the hinges are going to be. So we just had to do one of the wire things. Now over here on this one, we're going to do like an X. We'll do one from here to there and then there to there. Since the gate we're going to put on this side, the hinges will be here holding the gate up.
And then we need the tightener. It's right there.
What?
The tightener. I don't know what you call that thing.
I like the way you say it.
The tightener.
A tightener. That sounds pretty good to me. I'm gonna step back just in case.
Why? Come over here and stand close.
No, because I don't want to get hurt. When I start hearing it like stretching on that post, that's when I start getting nervous. Oh. I think it went this way. How big was it?
It went right here somewhere.
Yeah.
Little.
It was little?
Yeah. Maybe 1.5 inches long.
Oh, goodness. Okay. I'll try.
There.
That's it?
Yep. And this is going to go backwards.
Yeah.
So it's going to have to spin the other way.
Okay.
You got it all situated right?
Mine's correct.
Your wires aren't together though.
They're touching down here?
No, they're not touching. See?
Okay. It's awkward going backwards, huh?
Yeah, I like it better this way though, because you can pull
Oh, with your, yeah.
instead of pushing.
You like it?
I guess so. It ain't going anywhere. Can I wait more or what?
Go.
I'm gonna leave a little bit hang out.
We got one corner done, so we got that one. Our gate's gonna go here. We've already ordered the gates, they just haven't come in yet. Crazy, that's a long story. Then we got this one, we did the X here. Technically, Tyler said we didn't have to, since the fence wasn't gonna stretch out that way, but just for our own sake, we went ahead and did that so it'd be extra strong. And then we got one here. So I think next we're gonna move up to the front where the driveway is.
Awkward angle for a right-hander.
So Tyler was looking online at some different ways that people were building their fences, and one way that he found that he actually likes is that you put this like horseshoe staple in here. You don't put it all the way in, and you take two more and you slide them in. And what that will do is it will allow the wire to come around here, and it will allow it to slide. So when we tighten it, it doesn't get caught up on any of this bark or anything. Now to get ours tight, we're using these wire strainers, and so Tyler, show us how you put the wire in the strainer.
Okay, so my fence is going to go on this side.
Yeah.
So you want the tightener side to be away from the fence, so you can tighten it later on when the fence is up.
Okay.
So you want it to be on this side.
Okay. So you thread it through that hole.
Go through that hole. Give yourself plenty of room, and then you just bend it over.
And you make a special kind of knot thing.
It's just rabbit the hole, knot. You just go around and through. My hands are so sweaty, it's kind of hard to handle. Anyway, you go up through and then back like that.
Okay.
So it'll look like this.
Okay.
And you go back around it again like that. Now you're just going to twist it.
Around the wire?
Yep.
Okay.
Just twist it till you run out. Or you get tired.
Whichever one comes first.
And then when you start tightening this down, all of this will cinch up around this and get tight.
Oh, okay. And so we'll show y'all how that actually works when he's doing it. And then now we went ahead and got our wire wrapped around it. Twice. And then Tyler's gonna feed the other end into this
but you want
strainer.
This facing this way so that you can tighten it.
Right, you want the tightener side facing the opposite side that your fence is going to be.
Okay.
Just like that. Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
And I don't have a set of dikes, so we've just been cutting it off as close as we can with this.
Okay, with the pliers.
Yeah.
And then you take what we call the tightener.
It just fits on there like that.
And then you just get it real tight.
Now see, it's trying to come off here, so
Uh-oh.
that's why we need a pair of dikes so you can get further down in there to cut it off.
Oh, okay.
Give me those.
Well, y'all, we were able to get half of the front done. It is now in the heat of the day, so it's really hot. We're gonna go ahead and call it for right now, go inside, cool off. But I do wanna thank y'all so much for hanging out with us today, seeing the project that we're doing. I guess I'll bring y'all back out when we do it again. I know we were thinking we were gonna get most of it done today, but it was just taking longer than we originally thought, but that's gonna be okay. Another project for another day. So thank y'all again for hanging out with us. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.